in Fatherhood. It's a positive show for positive people.
I promise to be a father, regardless of the circumstances, to be there for my child and not take no stupid chances. Every day is a blessing to watch her grow from small to tall, because fatherhood is the greatest gift of all. Because fatherhood is the greatest gift. Because fatherhood is the greatest gift. Because fatherhood is the greatest gift of all.
It may be your birthday, it could be your daughter's prom, or you maybe just want to look and feel good. Whatever the occasion, Polished Hair Design serves your hair care needs. Polished Hair Designs knows money doesn't come out of showers, so they created $25 Tuesdays. Now your family can afford to look polished and feel marvelous by spending $25 for shampoo, wrap, or roller sets on Tuesdays. The location, 449 East Cuyahoga Falls Avenue. The number, 330-253-9347. Baby, you have to be polished. You just have to be polished.
Welcome to Footsteps in Fatherhood. I'm your host, Tanise Monet, and today we interview Cameron Miller, a Cleveland native now living in Columbus, Ohio. How are you, Cameron?
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you for being here today.
Appreciate that. Happy to be here.
Before we get started, tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Cameron Miller once again. I'm a clinical case manager at foster care in Columbus, Ohio. Working for this network. I've been working with children for well over 20 plus years. Youth that have been adjudicated. Currently, at-risk youth are used in the foster care system that I'm working with.
Do you have any children of your own?
Yes, I have two children. I have a 10-year-old, Cameron Jr., and I have a 5-year-old, Aaliyah.
What type of activities do you do with your children?
Well, I have a wide variety of activities that I have my children involved with. I don't limit it to one section. I try to expose them to, of course, my son with sports, languages, arts, nature, a wide variety of activities they can be involved in so they can be educated on a wide variety of things.
What is your vision and purpose for your children?
I don't have anything specific as far as, my son has to be a doctor, my daughter has to be a lawyer, anything of that nature. I just want them to, wherever life takes them, but have an informed decision, be able to make an informed decision of all the knowledge that I try to instill in them, and knowledge that is here throughout the world. With the educational system, education doesn't stop at school.
Right.
You have to educate at home as well. So with the school education and the home education, I'm hoping that they will be able to understand who they are and then give their own life a purpose. I'm not going to be one you to go down this certain road, because my daughter is different from my son. They're two different people. My son's a sports fanatic. And with that sports, of course, I get him to training. I allow him to play basketball. I allow him to play football, soccer, baseball, whatever it is that his heart desires. Like, he plays football. He's like, Dad, I want to play soccer next. I'm like, okay, I'm going to play soccer. I'm not pigeonholing him in any one sector. My daughter, she's a gymnast, self-taught gymnast. She can do more than what the class teaches, but she taught that on herself. So she's a cheerleader as well. At the age of 4, she was cheering so well on the sidelines. The local high school girls brought her out to the track and allowed her to participate with them. So whatever it is that they want to do, I'm going to help them and train them and educate them, because tomorrow they might change their minds.
Right.
So I just want to be a supportive part of their life. Right now I feel like I'm, not only their father, but I'm their Uber and Lyft driver, because, you're driving all across, different places to get them where they need to be.
Right.
But that's a role of that as a father that I proudly accept. Never can be involved in too much, because you don't know what it is that they're going to excel in or want to be a part of. And even though they're playing sports or involved in gymnastics, it's not just about playing sports, it's about, a lot of times it's life lessons that they can learn from those coaches, teachable moments, because it's never a loss, it's a lesson.
If you could have dinner with two people, dead or alive, to give your child advice, who would those two people be and why?
Two people would be my Uncle Melvin and my father Carl Miller, brothers. My Uncle Melvin, he served in the U.S. Navy, but he wasn't afforded the same benefits that other sailors were afforded. Like, he wasn't able to get a gas mask. So he had to himself wait up in the tree, wait for the sailors to come out, whoop some, and then have gas masks to sell and distribute. That was part of what was going on in the U.S. Navy at the time. He fought for civil rights, but he wasn't able to reap the benefits of those civil rights.
Right.
Also, my father, Carl Miller, won 2 state championships in the state of Indiana. And at one point in time, his picture was hanging on the wall, but he wasn't allowed to eat in that restaurant because of the times back then. So if he couldn't eat, well, his picture wasn't going to be able to hang on the wall.
Right.
But they had life lessons and things that have gone on with them throughout life to make them better people. That is mind-blowing. My uncle was also a police officer. And back in those times, he was one of the first officers in the United States that had a police car. He also had to march the Klan. So just think of that, the Ku Klux Klan, and what they stood for. And here it is, a melanated person of color who had to march and secure the Ku Klux Klan. And this is in Muncie, Indiana. So there's a lot of knowledge and history that they're able to share. And these aren't people that are way back in history. These are things that are going on. If you can look at the current events and what's taking place right now, to give them an understanding of how to handle that, how to work with those people. I just feel that the knowledge they have to share and the stories and the lessons, and were able to instill pride and know where they come from and what strong lineage and family they have, that they'll be able to be a success.
It's time to stop teenage crime. It's time to put teenagers to work. So when you need snow removal, it's time to turn to God's Lawn and Garden. By choosing God's Lawn and Garden, you will be promoting hard work over risky behavior, because God's Lawn and Garden creates landscaping jobs for teenagers. That's right. You hire them and they hire the teenagers, while answering the prayers of the parents who want their children employed. Be a blessing, yo. Call 330-410-1835. Ask for Liddell. He goes through hell and high water just to see a customer smile. Remember the number, y'all. 330-410-1835.
Fatherhood is a great test.
being a latchkey kid, and then we need to teach myself how to cook. You know, I'll come home, I might cook some grits, throw some cheese in it, or my mother would have, like, look, you have turkey legs. When you heat the oven up to 350, put some seasoning on it, put some cream of mushroom over that, and then that's dinner. And part of the problem, not problem, was when my brother had it, when my older brother, his turn to cook. He used to put all kind of crazy combinations of seasoning, I didn't like that. So, you know, like chili powder on wings. You know, who the heck wants chili powder on wings? So, I would take his turn, and I was able to experiment and come up with my own concoctions, whereas now, you know, I consider myself a pretty good chef that, you know, people have raved about. I even had the opportunity to open up a restaurant, but didn't want to do that. I wanted to, you know, work with the youth at the time, so I didn't take advantage of that. But, you know, if I cook for you, you might bite your finger up and it ain't gonna be my problem. You know, but that's how, you know, I was able to learn, you know, the shape me. Like, my mother's, you know, she was astounded, like, you cooking in here, you don't even have no recipe book. I just going off the top of the mind and whatever I think that would work, and it usually does. So, and that has helped me, and that's how I got my wife, actually. You know, she tasted some of my cooking, didn't want to leave. I mean, she wasn't my wife at the time, but, right. You know, yeah, Will was like, man, I'm keeping this dude. Other childhood experiences, like, you know, my father being a health teacher, a lot of things come into fruition today, like aloe vera. You see him all these commercials. He was talking about aloe vera before aloe vera was prominent in different healthcare products. Right. Helping other people. My father was real big on helping other people in the neighborhood. Those who couldn't do for themselves. You know, we had an older lady named Miss Nagy who was very 80s, early 90s. And she wasn't able to do for herself. My father was always over there helping her, making sure she had limited family members. So, you know, doing for other people, I always do my best, be positive, you know, be able to work with others. And like my father said, you know, be kind, you know, so that's real.
Thank you for joining us today.